What does leadership mean to you?
What does leadership mean to me? Someone who stands above the crowd, someone who stands in front of the crowd, someone who leads the way, but it's not a person that is isolated or a sole contributor. Someone that will gather others together to collaborate on an issue, come up with a good direction or the best at the time, and then execute what needs to be done. Someone that is willing to take ownership during the good and the bad times. Someone that takes the opportunity to improve themselves and their skills. Someone that may not know everything or all the answers, but is able to figure out how to get them. Someone that is able to use all the tools that he has collected in his lifetime, especially human resources, one of the most important tools.
Where in your life have you seen leadership?
Where in my lifetime have I seen leadership? I see leadership every day in my life. If you don't, then you're not paying attention to your surroundings. Maybe you're not a leader. I see leadership at work. I see leadership at the stores in the mall. I see leadership at Boy Scout meetings and on trips. I see leaders being trained and others that are natural. I see leadership in my home. I see leadership at the animal kingdom around me and even at the zoo. I see political leaders and religious leaders. I see female and male leaders. I see young and old leaders. I see good and bad leaders. I see leaders that need a lot of help and maybe should stop being leaders. And I see leaders that make it look easy. It's all just comes naturally to them. I have seen groups of people pick their leader by natural gravitation to someone or vote for them. I have seen leadership pushed upon a group and the group just accept them.
Do you think Thomas Smyth is a leader? Why or why not?
Do I think Thomas is a leader? Of course I do. Why? It should be enough for me to say because he's my son, and that is how he was raised to be a leader just like me, his father, and his siblings, who are both strong Ursulinian females. But he has had a lifetime of experience to hone his natural leadership skills. Thomas first started to show his leadership skills as a young boy when being able to talk to adults and have them believe fully what he was saying. He showed leadership skills on the sports fields and courts of Yonkers throughout his primary school days. This is also where he became a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout. He continued to show his leadership skills in the Boy Scouts by taking advanced training classes, becoming a member of the Order of the Arrow and the Honor Society of Boy Scouts, and becoming an Eagle Scout on March 1st, 2015. He also continued to show his leadership skills on the baseball diamond by playing varsity baseball for 4 years and finishing his high school career on the mound to close the championship game, showing an attitude of, give me the ball and I'll wrap this up. He also was very involved with peer ministry and other leadership groups at Loyola High School in New York City. If you didn't know Thomas and had observed him in a crowd, I believe that after a period of time, anyone would see the leadership gene that he carries.